Good afternoon, everyone. Happy 2010. I hope you all had a great holiday season and you're back to work and back to doing the things you want to do, and I just wish you the very best for 2010. I wanted to talk about something today that comes across my desk often and came across my desk over the holidays because the lenders are getting very, very strict with many of their guidelines for FHA financing, which is the Federal Housing Authority. And right now, the FICO scores that are needed to do an FHA loan have changed. They were 625 in December, and now they're going to be raised to 640, which will cut some people out of the game of being able to purchase a home because they don't have a high enough FICO score. Now everybody says, FICO score, what's a FICO score? You know, everybody talks about that. Nobody understands how we get our actual scores. Most of us who have bought a house know we have one because we had to have it run and we had to have a certain number for buying that home, or if we bought a car or some kind of big consumer item, they run our credit. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how that score is broken down today. Not all factors are weighed equally in the FICO score, and that's what I want to show you. 35% of your score is what we call payment history. So how have you paid your previous bills? So that accounts for 35% of our score. The next 30% is the actual amount you owe. So how much outstanding debt do you have? So the amount owed. So do you have a lot owed, a little bit owed? If there's a lot owed, then that's going to drive your score a little bit lower. If there's not a lot owed, it's going to make your score higher. The next 15% is the length of your credit history. So how long have you had that history? The length of your credit history, if I could only spell. So that would be, you know, say you're 25 and we only had history for 5 years. Well, it's only 5 years. If you're in your 50s and you've had your history since you were in your 20s, you have 25 years of history. So that does have some bearing, but it's only got 15% of your whole FICO score. And then we have 10% for what we call new credit, how much of the credit is new. And then lastly, the type of credit and how diverse those are. So if you have a lot of different types of credit versus just one kind of line of credit over and over again. So all of these things come together, and we have three credit reporting bureaus: Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And these are the three people who report on this, and then the lender pulls that material from these three companies. So right now it's very important to keep your credit clean because it's being weighed more heavily than it ever has been. We sit down with many people and consult as to how to get that credit score up. Say you only have a credit score of 625 right now, and you need to get it up to 640 or 650 so that we can do a loan for you and you can buy your first home. We're prepared to help you do that. So if you know anyone who maybe hasn't been buying a house because they think their credit score isn't good enough, or they think they have not enough credit or haven't had it long enough, have them give me a call, or give me a call, and love to call them, because I've helped many people this last year buy homes because we've been able to change some of these things around and get their scores the way we wanted them. So I look forward to helping you and your friends this year with purchasing, investing, and selling real estate. And if you have any questions about this, either visit us on our website, which is on the screen, or call me on my cell at 562-331-1412. I look forward to working with you this year. Take care.